Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny here with another episode of the Bet One Repeat show. Let me get ready here. Stretch. I'm gonna pull the rotator cuff. Um, Bet One Repeat show Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm your host, Detroit Lenny here. We're gonna talk some baseball today. We're gonna have Nick Parsons on. I don't like this prop. It's handicapping, not handicapping. I was not handicapping. I was degenerately looking to bet props for baseball today. That's what I was doing. There's a difference. I'm your host, Detroit Lenny here. Bet One Repeat. Like I said, some quick um, housekeeping issues, or not issues, but just stuff to go through. Don't forget about the new Picks and Parlay app. It's free for you. If you haven't already downloaded this and you're a member of this group or watch any amount of these shows at any point in time, download the goddamn app. It's free. It's free. It's available on all your app stores, Android, Apple, Google, Obama phone, whatever phone you got. Get on it, download the app. It's free. It's just type in Picks and Parlays, it'll come right up. You get in this, there's the consensus report on there. You can get in on some Craig Trap stuff. It looks just like, well, it looks like this one here in the corner right there. Looks like that one right there. When you click it, looks like that. And it opens. Bang. You got to sign up for the app. It's free to sign up. You just have to create a username just so you're there. Download the damn app, people. It's the fact that I have to tell you kind of annoys me. But I guess it's for the new people that might not be or new to the channel. Download the app. Download the dang app. Don't forget, head over to picksandparlays.net. You're looking for premium plays. They got all the premium plays you need, all the cappers, everybody out there. Use NCAAF, save 20%. You're looking for contests, join this contest page. Picks and Parlay contest page. It's on the groups at Facebook. Join the Picks and Parlay contest page. It's at Facebook. It's on the group page. Monthly contest is plugging along. We're on day 3. Today's the 3rd, right? Yeah, today's the 3rd. So October 3rd, we're plugging along on that contest. For those of you that are new, I have reminded you, and 90% of you have corrected your stuff. Just make sure you grade your stuff. Some people need some reminder screenshots. It's just little shit. No big deal. Some of you have been in this contest for over a year and a half and still don't grade your own shit. Those are the people I want to grab, choke slam, pick them back up, smack them, probably choke them out, and then bring them back to life to ask them why they don't grade their own shit. That's where I'm at. But my grandmother used to say, I just want to kill you so bad. And I said to her one time, I'm like, Grandma, why you gonna kill me? And she's like, just so I could bring you back to life to let you know I could do it if I wanted to. That's my grandmother. She was a fiery redhead Irish woman. Talked with a little bit of an accent and loved me very much, but also wanted to kill me. This is Bet One Repeat, though. Bryce. Baseball playoffs. I got you. Yeah, playoff baseball. Playoff baseball is upon us. Nick Parsons will be joining us today here shortly. Talk about breaking down some baseball. 4 games on the slate, 2 AL, 2 NL, both wild card matchups. I love it. It's a sad time and it's an exciting time. It's always sad because I'm warped in my mind where I'm always like, oh, it's sad. Baseball's ending. Playoffs mean it's ending. But playoff baseball also means meaningful baseball. So I'm happy about that. Meaningful baseball, meaningful football, college. Shit, hockey's around the corner. Oh my God. What's happening? Rye Cape in the house. What's good? What's good? What's good? Julie Carly. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Don't forget, everybody, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. My parlay is streaming at the bottom. And I don't know if we should just pull it up. Make it not a ticker. But I'll explain it and then I'll bring it as a ticker. Parlay of the day. I didn't do a parlay party. One, because I would have had to do it last night. My old ass was in bed by 10 o'clock. Everybody in this house has been sick. My youngest had strep throat. My wife had strep throat. And me and my daughter are like trying to avoid those kids, when my wife, it's like COVID. We're living in one side of the house. We just don't want to get sick. That being said, we're probably getting sick. But here's the parlay. Brewers no bat ninth inning. Phillies no bat ninth inning. And the Rangers first 5 plus a half. That Rangers game is the first game up. That's in an hour or 2 hours, noon my time. So a couple hours here, 3 o'clock your guys' time. So a couple hours there. I'm on the Rangers today. I don't love it. Full game. That's why I did it first 5. Plus, I took the half. So if we're looking at a 0-0 game or a 1-1, any kind of tie after 5, I still cash. So I'm really liking that. But I mean, I really like that, but because of that, but it's probably the least of my 3 favorite of the 3 plays that I like the least. I like that the least. I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Brewers, Corbin Burns on the mound, be fat on the mound, be fatty for the Diamondbacks. I just can't get behind the Diamondbacks. Listen, everybody knows playoffs start. It's a 3-game series too. You only got to win 2 games here. You want your starters, you want your guys. Be fat ain't the guy. He's like 4th, 5th in the rotation. So they kind of messed. That's bad management on the Arizona Diamondbacks. They're not prepared for this series. I don't know if they thought they were gonna. I don't know why they wouldn't be prepared. Just how the rotation worked out. You can adjust that though. I mean, they should have. I don't know. I guess they had the claw to fight to get in the wild card in general. So couldn't rest nobody. But either way, be fat on the mound. I'm going against him. Taking Corbin Burns. No bat ninth inning. And I'm also taking my guy Zach Wheeler. I like the Phillies. I've been saying this for a while. Don't let the Phillies get in, because if they get in, they're going to make noise. And so I'm on the Phillies to not bat in the ninth. Each one individual. The first 2, the Brewers and the Phillies, no bats, are my contest plays for the monthly. Both under -130. So I rolled with those. Are my 2 favorites. So I'm rolling with it. So that means one of those lose, because I'm bound and goddamn determined to go 1-1. Take this with a grain of salt. So if you want to be smart about it, take a Rangers first. If you really know me and know me as a handicapper, and everybody goes up, down, and all around, I'm due. I'm due for 1-1. Okay, because yesterday I went 2-2, so today, or 2-0. Today's the 1-1 day. So the contest plays are the Brewers and the Phillies plays. I'm pointing at the screen like you can actually see this. Brewers and the Phillies, I don't know. It's the Italian Irish in me. I talk with my hands. Brewers, Phillies, pick one of those, whichever one you like best, and roll with that with the Rangers. That's a 2-team parlay for sure. That cashes. Just because of fading my handicapping, basically. But I'm going to scroll this at the bottom for everybody that didn't, or that comes in later and wants to know, what are we on today? I'm just going to say, read the bottom. We'll go to the chat, see what everybody else is on. Davis, I knew you'd be here. Good. You didn't put picks in for the monthly contest. That monthly contest is every day, Davis. I know you're new to it, but you're not new to this show. So I want to help you out. You went 0-2 yesterday because you didn't put no picks in. So that's okay. You're not out of it. You're not kicked out. You're not booted. You didn't fall out. But put 2 picks in today, Davis, not -155. You got to do 130 or better. And you need a screenshot of all of those. So so get in on this, Davis. Get in on it. I'd love to see you guys. I'd love to see everybody that's in the chat in the contest too, because I talk mad. Y'all think I talk mad shit here. We'll head over there. Julie Carly, I put a note next to your name here. I got it right here. 2-2. Get your shit together, Julie. It's the 3rd. I love you, but this is some tough love here. For God's sake, get your shit together. Julie's like, right now, let me give you a impression of Julie right now. If she had a beer, I don't know if she's working or not, if she's home and is able to drink a beer. I'm not saying she's drinking on the job. I'm not saying that. But listen, if they let her, I'm just saying. But Julie's right now opening the beer going, this mother. Get my shit together. He's 3-1. So yeah, this guy, I kicked him out of the contest. It was his birthday yesterday, so he can't compete. Plus, the Michigan guy, I think I wanted to count this as a loss. He should not be allowed to bet the Michigan State guy. If he's a Michigan guy, talks shit about Michigan State, he should not be allowed to bet them in the NFL, I don't think. Betting Kenneth Walker III for anytime touchdown. That was the easiest bet on the mark. I went 2-0 yesterday with some of the easiest plays. If you didn't double up yesterday on Monday Night Football, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I mean, I had like 3-unit plays on Daniel Jones to throw an interception. All minus 130 or better. I don't know what the juice was, but they were contest plays. And then also Kenneth Walker scored a touchdown. Daniel Jones had 4 picks going into this week 5 matchup. So now he's got 5. I mean, you see a trend here. He's a pick machine. Him and Matt Stafford are pick machines when they play. They throw one. They just throw one. I don't give a shit if they win the game. I don't care if they throw for 500 yards. I don't care if they throw for 100 yards. I don't care if they throw for no yards. They're going to throw a fucking pick. So I bet them to throw a pick. And the Kenneth Walker's, he gets the ball in the red zone. So I like that. That was nice. That was a car payment made there. Sad because our teams don't make playoffs. I don't know what you're talking about. Me and Tim decided that the Mets and the Tigers are playing this weekend, golf tournament. But Nick Parsons, I see you. I'm almost done with these chat. I'm going to stop after Davis here. Philly minus 148 today. I'm on Phillies. Let's get an actual professional in here to talk some sports. Mr. Nick Parsons. How we doing, Nick?
Not bad, buddy. Yeah, baseball. It's back. The playoffs are here. And
Yeah.
What about the Twins? Oh, they've lost 18 straight playoff games, the Twins. And playing the Jays, who come in a really tough division there. And you guys were touching on the Phillies. Lots of really interesting wild card matchups.
Yeah, I'm on. The Blue Jays and the Twins are the only game I'm not on. And
difficult, isn't that one? Difficult.
I lean Minnesota, but
so do I actually.
I don't want Minnesota. I want plus points for Minnesota.
Right.
Look, I want plus juice. You know what I mean? I don't want to pay minus 120 for Minnesota. I just don't trust them to pay, money out there.
Yeah, they finished strong down the stretch, and so, yeah.
My parlay is for today is I give out a parlay now. It's my thing on the show. And my little 2-3 team parlay, nothing crazy. This happens to be a 3-teamer. You can make it a 2-teamer any which way. I already told the chat. Do whatever way you want with it. But it's Brewers no bat in the 9th at minus 130. Phillies no bat in the 9th at minus 105. And the Rangers first 5 plus a half at minus 120. Parlay that all together, you get 533.
Wow. Not bad. I like it. I really like
all of these as well.
You must have really thought about that one for a while.
I've been putting shit together for like 24 hours.
Right.
I really have. I mean, there's a whole, I use a lot of these little mini legal pads, to take my notes. And I went through 10 sheets of just writing stats and going through it. Yeah. And I'm not advocating for anybody to take the parlay. I'm not advocating that.
No, I'm just saying there you go.
That I put the work in. I told them that it goes 2 or 3. It goes 2 for 3. You could even round robin. I mean, if you want to. Yeah. But talk to us about what else. What do you like today in these 4 heavily sought after matchups?
Like you, I do have a big plays on 3 of these games, and so. Yeah, I released a 3-game report on this, and so I got the 3 games up over at picksandparlays.net. I finished strong over the second half of baseball. It wasn't my best season of all time. But yeah, no, just, we'll see what happens here. I don't want to give too much away, of course.
That's fair. That's fair. Don't give the farm away. when they'll play. When
Yeah,
they'll
now that we're in the playoffs, it's a little more. We're only working with so many games.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
game
Yeah.
play, a little smaller. Let's talk. We don't have to talk too much about baseball. I mean, I do think there's some interesting matchups.
Yeah, and then tomorrow as well.
Yeah,
there's going to be.
I'm hoping that I get lines for tomorrow so we can do a free pick video on one of these games sooner than later.
Exactly.
I need some lines. The only game I see. Oh, actually, I got two games now. The Twins and the Blue Jays have two listed pitchers: Barrios tomorrow and Gray. And then the Marlins and Phillies are Garrett and Nola.
Yeah, Gray was great, obviously, this year overall.
I'm really waiting to see who the Rangers, they need Scherzer to pitch one of these games. They need him probably to pitch tomorrow if he can get healthy quick. I don't know how he does that.
I didn't realize that he was even coming, that was a possibility. So that's huge.
He's coming back, according to Rangers injury listings. Where did I see that?
They just got to survive this game. I mean, as you said, I like that first 5 innings play.
He's currently, as of October, he's on the 10-day. So shoulder has been limited to flat ground work since throwing a light bullpen session last Wednesday.
Wow.
That's per Evan Grant of the Dallas Morning News report. So that was as of October 2nd, yesterday update.
Yeah.
Covers has him listed as coming off the 15-day IL, but I guess he's just on the 10-day IL, so he ain't pitching in this series. And I don't know if the Rangers can get out of this series without him.
Well, yeah, there you go. I guess if he's going to be used, they got to get out of this series.
And that sucks, man. They made a move at the trade deadline specifically for this scenario.
Yeah, they were on fire too, and then they had a hiccup right when that happened.
Yeah.
But then they recovered a bit at the end there.
They did.
And
they did. I'm going to ask some chat. Chat, you guys got any questions for Mr. Nick Parsons? Please throw them in there as well.
So football overall has been going really well, both college and NFL. Winning records in both. Although this weekend, I'm coming off my first losing weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. Not horribly on either, but 3-4 on Saturday with college football, 1-2 on Sunday, and then I dropped the Monday nighter. But I'm still 10-2 with my primetime NFL picks, and perfect so far with my weeknight college football picks for whatever reason. So I didn't play any last week. But anyways, yes, still up really good overall and on an overall really big run. And so I wish I could win every single weekend, and you know what I mean? But listen, I got out to a great start and super confident and pumped for October. Can't wait, and already got some big plays up.
We don't make the bets to lose. We play to win the game. My football has been good, not as good as I didn't get out as quick a start as I did last year. So I'm trending behind where I would be, say this point.
That happens a lot. You got to make it. Yeah.
So I'm making some little, like last week was my worst week so far. I went 1-4 in contest plays and otherwise. And it wasn't great. It was not a great week. The Dolphins, I was just wrong about them. I was on the wrong side of some. On 2 of those games, Patrick Mahomes slide, I think that Jets game cost me a cover. You know what I mean? So there was just
there was a lot.
Sometimes the ball just don't bounce your way. It is what it is. But I've been tracking my Thursday night plays because I do the Thursday night stream, and I'm 4-2 at Thursday night.
Right, I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, 4-2 in Thursday night in play bets. We're about 4 units, give or take. I don't have that right in front of me, but about 3 to 4 units there. So we started out real hot, 3-0, and then the last week we lost a couple. We lost 2, and the week before we lost 1. We went 1-1 last week. We went 0-2. So we're plugging along there, though. Overall, football, NFL has been profitable. I'm profitable, so I can't complain. And college football, I am barely profitable after week 5 of that.
Well, then you still can't complain about that.
I'm not complaining about none of it,
you know
but
what
I'm not on track of where I was last year. Like I'm always like I got to get better. Like I want to be better than last. Every year I got to get a little better. But I had a really good last year. So
each year the books are getting that. the bookmakers,
right? They're getting smarter. I feel like I got to get
Yeah.
smarter. I got to adapt. I got to adjust. I got to make. I mean, we're in week 5 of the NFL. Week
now
4 weeks after it. 25%.
Exactly. We have enough stats and history to sort of now really make some educated guesses moving forward by looking at this stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So I've been kind of I'm not willing to just throw everything to the out the window, but I am re-looking at some stuff differently, and maybe some adjustments and stuff that I have to make. And listen, that's what that's life.
Yeah.
That's life.
That's what happens.
The plan you had is not coming true. I'm just telling you right now, kids. Whatever you want to do.
I'm looking to break even on the baseball season. As I say, the first half was terrible, and I mean it will happen. And I just had a great second half, a consistent,
And the exact
so I'm now on the verge of being able to, if I have a decent playoffs here.
I had a good first half, and I had a bad second half. So I really, really started to tread lightly in the second half of baseball, like the last month and a half. I had to have a conversation with myself about, hey, we're going to pump the brakes. We can't just go in all day, every day, and we got to stop, and we got to pump the brakes, adjust the bank, let's just hold off and wait for some key matchups, and then kind of wait for the playoffs. And week 1 is here. Day 1 is here, the MLB playoffs, and I'm looking to come out and smack it in the mouth with this parlay. So, I
like it, buddy.
Sad because our teams. Oh yeah, we already talked about that, Davis. Randy says I won a teaser with the Bills.
Bills, Cards, Seattle. Wow, nice work.
Now that's a good parlay. That's a good little teaser right there, because the Bills were good money at plus money. The Cards, I was dangerous. That's dangerous, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Davis is on Milwaukee. You're on the Brewers. Okay, I could see that. Oh, I'm looking at tomorrow's. I'm like, who's pitching?
Yeah, I mean, it's PFAT, right? Whatever.
Yeah, PFAT.
And he actually finished decently.
Arizona's alive. Listen, it's playoff baseball.
Arizona,
everybody's a live dog. Everybody's, I mean, you didn't get here for nothing.
Because you could get Arizona plus 1.5, like minus 130.
Yeah.
Right. So is there value there to going that way? Most people I know are definitely on Milwaukee here, because I mean it is a big time starting pitching matchup. We're in the playoffs. They're at home.
I just think the pitching. I thought about Arizona minus the 1.5, paying the juicy or plus the 1.5, I should say.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I just went Brewers no bet in the 9th, because I think that's my best. For the
it's hard to argue with that.
Price at minus 130 for no bet, Brewers no bet.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
If I'm going to do that, I could see this game ending up like a 5-1 game, Brewers, or 3-1 game, and I lose. And it's just done. I just think that's I hate to use the word safer, but that's a safer play in my opinion. BetMGM doing a 50% teaser boost. I just locked in Chiefs money line, all total over 42 at plus 136. Big play on this. Oh, MGM is doing this?
Nice.
See what's happening right now. Stop, Gio. I appreciate that. Because are you a big better for a look at ahead on lines? Like yesterday, we had a whole conversation us in the chat about betting lines ahead. Like I've already bet some football for week 5 coming up, and I've already bet some lines for week 6.
Wow.
So I don't know. Do you do a lot of that? I'm already on.
Yes, I'm always looking ahead, but not 2 weeks ahead.
Philly,
but I'm always looking ahead.
And San Francisco, I'm on.
So what does your chat feel about that?
They like that. They think I'm a little goofy for probably 2 weeks ahead.
You're
getting a little too far in advance, but they're like half unit wagers, because I don't on the 2 week ones, because obviously injuries could happen. Anything could happen. But in 2 weeks from now, Minnesota plays Chicago. Minnesota's -1. I'm taking that now.
Right.
At -105. Because I think they're going to beat them by a touchdown.
That's not at home, though. That's on the road.
Right. Miami at home against Carolina in 2 weeks, -7. Do you think that number climbs up, or do you think it gets under a touchdown? Right. I don't think Miami's ever going to be under a touchdown against Carolina.
Yeah, that's an interesting take to start
so,
predicting,
you know what I mean?
So and looking at the market like that. Yeah.
But, like San Francisco in 2 weeks, -1 in Cleveland. But I don't think San Francisco and Cleveland are on the same page as talent level. So I think San Francisco wins that game hands down. So I don't think I'm ever going to get a better number than -1 or on that number. So that's kind of where I'm at on those.
Yeah, no, that's really good logic of looking at it like that. And it's a lot of fun, really, looking ahead like that.
We're kind of throwing some feelers out. See, like those are the three. And then we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, the lines can go either way. You know what I mean? When you're doing stuff like that, so you have to be prepared for that.
Yeah.
A lot of the times you're going to get that better line. Lots of times it's going to move the other way. You know what I mean?
Currently, I bet, I also bet the Lions this weekend. I bet this last Sunday, a couple days ago. I bet Lions. I bet this. Well, I'll tell you right now when I bet. I bet it's Sunday, October 1st at 150 at DraftKings. And I bet Lions -7.5 at -110. That line currently for that game is better. You can get. Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. See, so now I bet that Sunday -7.5. It's now Lions -9. So, I mean, it's not really key numbers, but it's kind of getting ahead of it. So, also, BetMGM has a 33% profit boost on NFL, leaning towards Lions -2.5. Yep, under 54 and plus 100. Wide body teaser. Hell yeah! Stop me, and you are on the. We are fucking yin and yang right now. We are. We're shake and bake, baby. Ricky Bobby, you ain't first or last. Bryce says Nerfy in the Rays game. So that's interesting because all year I've gotten away from Nerfies and been doing the more no bat in the ninth, which I think is like a reverse Nerfy in a weird way in my head. But Montgomery and Glasgow, I could get behind that Nerfy. Let's see what some Nerfies are, though. I didn't look at Nerfies today. I have gotten away from them.
Glasgow kind of faded down the stretch a bit, but Montgomery was sure good.
First inning, that Nerfy's -140 that game. So that's too high for me. The Toronto, Minnesota one's -135. I definitely don't like that one. Milwaukee, Arizona, though. That's 142. All of these are going to be juiced. Actually, it's not a bad play, but the value, the Miami Philly game is the only one that's really good at -120. Honestly, you might want to look at sprinkle in some Yerfies. Julie Carly's going to yell at me now. For about 10 minutes ago, I yelled at her. Sir, I have graded all my own crap. You are a gangster, Miss Julie Carly, and you always grade your own stuff. I've yelled at everybody. Walker went to Wake. Yeah, and then he transferred to Michigan State. This is an argument earlier. He's a Michigan guy arguing about where. Stop lying. Going 2-0 today, Julie. Get it. There's 2 out of 3 of them are down here somewhere. I gave you I can't give you both of them, but 2 of them are in this parlay. So,
what do you think about the Thursday night matchup, Lenny? And then we have, I don't know, not the greatest Monday night matchups this coming week in NFL. Chicago at Washington, and then Green Bay at Las Vegas.
I don't even want to do the Thursday night game. I'll be on that Bears Commanders
0-4 versus 2-2.
I don't want I'm gonna be on for Very
Washington,
limited
though.
time for that Thursday game. Like, see if there's some in-play opportunities. Probably like the first half of the game, and I'll probably bounce after I give out like halftime props that we're gonna, or any halftime, any in-play wagering. I'll be on for the first half of that game, and that's it.
Right. Well, Washington gave Philly all it could handle last week in that OT loss.
Yeah. The Raiders Packers.
That was my one big winner. I had Washington in that one.
The Raiders are not good, folks. They are not looking good at all. I mean, I'm not saying the Packers. I think the Packers have a decent team. They can't stop the run. But that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's otherwise they're pretty sound. They're just
the Sunday night game though. That's a good one, obviously.
That's the game.
So that'll be good.
That Cowboys 49er game. And I am all over San Francisco. At home. I think Dallas got exposed, not exposed, but Dallas thinks they're good enough that they can take games off. Example, the Arizona Cardinal game. San Francisco is good enough, I think, to take some games off. But they're not taking this game off. This is a
tough one.
This is a battle right here. I like San Francisco minus like a field goal there. Not really force.
Yeah, with the hook. And I mean, the total is difficult too, just because they both have gone 2-2 to the over under. So,
and they both have decent defenses. I mean, I'm hoping that there's some kind of like, there'll probably be baseball on, some kind of Sunday night baseball, and I can parlay Niners.
Well, the public money, if we're going to go by that, it's like 75% on San Fran. So
I'm the people's.
And this evenly matched contest, that would be one factor that would make me leaning towards the Cowboys. Although
I know
I don't love it or anything.
Right. Rycade wants to ring the bell for the Phillies, but Nevada Mavericks says go Twinkies. Twins. There you go.
Yeah,
Colorado.
Twins. Feels like they could break that 0-18 slide, man.
Randy, he knows, Randy. He's talking about Tate's comment. Randy Tate knows. He just wants to, he's about that blue and yellow team. He's not about that green and white. Playing all home teams money line for baseball.
Can see it happening. It's difficult. Anything can happen here.
I mean,
the Jays have been swept each of the last two years. First by the Rays and then by Seattle last year. So it's not like they have a big history of success in the playoffs either coming in at all. You know what I mean?
Right. Burns to record a win plus 150. I like that. Stay away month contest be NFL contest every week. Oh, all right. So you're going to stay away from the month contest, but you'll be in the NFL weekly contest. You got to speak Davis. He's got a whole other language. $120 free bet on MGM. What you throwing on it today?
On his parlay.
It's a free bet. It's this one scrolling at the bottom right here. The no bat Brewers, no bat Phillies, and the Rangers is the
ride
one
it to the bank. Plus 533.
Plus 533. Screw it. It's a free bet. I heard Lions have the Panthers game circled. Dolphins should bounce back at home against Giants for a teaser. I don't know why the Lions would have the Carolina game circled. I'm hoping
the Giants looked last night.
I hope it's not a letdown spot. The Giants look bad last night.
Terrible. Just think about the quarterback situation in New York right now.
My opinion for everybody is, what if I told you Zach Wilson's not the worst quarterback in New York?
Exactly.
What if Giants fans heard
Can't
that
even laugh about
and
that.
they
It
watched
hurts
that
so
game?
much.
Before that game, they're like, "Oh, this guy's crazy," whatever. After that game, they're like, "Holy shit, that guy from Detroit might have some."
No, that was brutal.
It was. I'm I'm on the Dolphins in a bounce back spot for sure. I like that, and I hope the Lions just don't like.
Yeah, there's been some
Lions win, but I don't know if they cover.
crazy swings there for Miami, winning by 50 and then losing by 35 or whatever it was last weekend, or 30. So I'm thinking some unders possibly in Miami's future coming up. You know what I mean?
100%. This is a bet I bet. Minus 115. First wildcard game today against the Rays. I also found Montgomery over 14.5 outs, minus 155. So I got plus money on that, Mike, because I just did that prior to the show. That's why we didn't kind of go live right away. Let me just see. Jordan Montgomery over 15.5 pitching outs. It's over 15.5, so it's a little different. But that was plus 123 at Bet Rivers. I don't know if you have that option. Some people don't have Bet Rivers, but I would do that. I think I'm hoping Montgomery has a decent outing. BetMGM calling a same game parlay boost, but you can use it on a money line, total 2-leg money line, or total 2-leg parlay. Oh, money line or total 2-leg parlay. Anyways, yeah. Could you? So I've realized this. BetMGM, they'll knock you on a teaser price. BetMGM is not great on teaser prices. Okay, like shop your lines. We say that, but if you're doing a teaser, there's certain books have a better line on it, like say a 2-team 6-point teaser. Look at the alternate spreads and parlay the alternate spreads as opposed to the teaser, and sometimes you could save yourself 10, 20 cents. I'm all about that. Bruins tonight. I'm not talking no hockey yet. No hockey yet, right? No preseason hockey, Nick Parsons?
No, but looking forward to the regular season to start and get going. I always take the first week light, same as in the NBA, get a real good feel for everything. It's hard we call ourselves professional sports handicappers. We're handicapping professional sports. So keeping up on every single team in every single league and everything else right when football's starting, it's always difficult. And so I don't watch a lot of preseason. I wait till the first week gets going to really get into it and get back into a field, see the teams. So tread lightly over the first week, and then absolutely can't wait. Love the NHL.
Absolutely.
So
I can't wait for some
NBA as well.
In regulation bets. Some, I like an in regulation bet in hockey. I will, if I think a team's gonna win, I'm not playing for overtime. I'm thinking they're gonna win the game. And I live bet a lot of hockey too. So, but
right.
Craig,
was riding the Bruins a couple of years ago to come back. They would so many comebacks. The Bruins, when they had that record-setting season from 2-goal down and come back to win the game. Betting them in live, you would get the plus money. And
Crystal Craig saying hi to everybody coming in. Hit the like button like an adult. I appreciate it, Crystal. Go Blue Jays. I want the Blue Jays to win, for you, Crystal, for Terry Edelman, for all of you,
for all of Canada.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that series. I just don't know. It doesn't matter who wins; they all lose to the Astros.
I can't believe the Astros are just sitting there waiting now again.
Getting healthy.
Yeah. Planning.
The Landers and some soccer. If Jones had good blockers, he might be average. I agree. If he had a decent line, he'd be a decent quarterback. That left tackle couldn't even touch. Like, seriously, at some point, you got to say, I can't pass block. I'm going to put 2 tight end formation. We're going to go wishbone. We're going to go 3 in the backfield. 2. We're going to go goal line formation. And we're just going to do that. You just have to, because it's a matter of the guy's health. If I'm Daniel Jones, do I really wake up and want to play for the Giants anymore? Like, I'm just saying.
Or do the Giants want to play with him?
Right. Fair too. But if I'm the offensive line there, I'm like, if I'm Daniel Jones, I'm like, dude, can you guys just fall in front of some, make him jump in front of you. He's running past you free. But that's also was the one play was on Daniel Jones. He took a bad sack. They're trying to go no huddle, but Peyton Manning, I watched the Peyton cast, the Eli and Peyton cast, And Peyton Manning called it. He says, well, you're going to go no huddle, fine. Catch the defense slipping and not adjustments and all that. But you have to watch that everybody's blocked. Everybody's man on man. Like everybody's got a guy. And that guy did this. He just came free and clear. And it was like, wow.
Look.
It was wow. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up for us. Don't forget, check out Nick Parsons at picksandparlays.net. Use the or follow him on Twitter at Nick Parsons Pro. Use the promo code somewhere right there. NCAA.
Yep. Lots of big plays up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get on those
21 and 10
plays.
in college football.
College football, NFL, playoff baseball. Yep. Everything is here. Use that promo code. Check out Nick Parsons on Twitter, picksandparlays.net. We appreciate you guys, as always, stopping by. Davis, last couple comments. Ace, he's on the Las Vegas Aces -5 in Barcelona.
Yep.
All right. Get in after that. Good luck unless you're against me. Nick Parsons, we appreciate you. I'll see you next Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow with Sean Higgs. Bet when repeat, 1 o'clock Eastern. Peace out.